Sorry, it cut me off. Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Let's try this again. I need to upgrade my account because it's not. Okay. So Alyssa Billiard said she takes 20 minutes in the morning, you guys, 20 minutes at lunch, and then 20 minutes at night for engaging, because engaging is all where it's at. Okay. So remember, 6 words or more on social media, Facebook or Instagram, for engaging. Use social media for engaging in stories, and then use your newsfeed for like fun interactive posts or engagement posts, for posts about your kiddos, your lifestyle, whatever it may be. The more you can get people commenting on your posts, the more people will see your stuff. Okay. So think about that. Like, the content that you're providing, is it positive? Is it inspiring? Is it uplifting? Or things that people want to interact with and engage with? Yep, go.
Okay, so I know I was not at conference, but I wanted to share something that I've been thinking about a lot that goes hand in hand with this. When people think of you, because I'm kind of a homebody, so I don't go outside. I don't hang out with a lot of people outside of like my family and Allie, this team. What do you want people to know you for? That's something that I have been thinking a lot about in like branding yourself with this business and in your social media, because I do this business solely off social media. I want people to know what I'm about via social media. So if somebody goes to my social media, and I think it's very important to do lives, I think it's very important to post about the products. However, I don't think it's important to post or to do videos and post solely about the products. So if somebody thinks of you, what do you want them to think of you? What do you want to be known for? Do I want to be known for loving my husband, being a mom that embraces the chaos, growing and digging deeper in personal development as far as power of positive thinking, and known for my business? And those posts that can be, and tequila, exactly, Hannah, I was just ready to bring this. The posts that I have shared, and I know people have shared, is like, what is something that I love, and then people are supposed to comment on there, what are things that you love? And a couple years ago, I posted it, and it was nothing but coffee, tequila, coffee, tequila, which, if you know me, coffee in the morning, tequila at night. That's who I am. And I personally love it. But it was super cool to see. I posted it a couple weeks ago, and it's super cool to see that people knew it wasn't just coffee and tequila, although I would have been okay with that. It was, you love your husband, you love your keto coffee, you love your kids, you love your business, things like that. And so when you're thinking about how do you want to brand yourself and what do you want your social media to look like, what should I post? What should I go live about? Think of, what do you want to be known for? When people think of Allie, what do they want them to? When people think Tawny Gutzmer, I want them to think. And whatever that is for you, whatever it is that you want to be known for, that is exactly what you should portray in your social media. That's exactly what you should go live about. Don't worry about going live about the business all the time, because if you're backing that up with your posting in your stories, your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, whatever that is, you're being consistent in that area, it doesn't matter if your live has anything to do with the product or the business or not, because they will know that's what you're about. So if you're wondering, I don't know how to do this, I don't know what to go live, I don't know what to post, think about, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to be remembered as? As that may be dark or morbid, but really think about that. What is it that you want people to know about you? What do you love? What do you find joy from? What do you have fun with? Those are things that you should be posting about and should be going live about. It is super simple. And when you make it something that is your passion, what you love, what you're about, it's easy. And backing that with being consistent in this business, your brand becomes natural and your growth becomes natural and your social media influence becomes natural, because it's what you are, it's who you are that you're consistently posting about. So that kind of takes the guessing game and the, what do I do? What do I post about? What do I go live about? It takes that out of the equation, because if all you're doing is focusing on who do I want to be known for? What do I want people to know about me? And that's what you're doing consistently, everything else comes hand in hand.
Amen to that. I'm just going to run through the rest of these notes, you guys, because I like them all over the place, but I'm going to run through these really quick back in order so that I forgot to touch on a couple things. So number one, we're going in a completely brand new direction with It Works. Like completely brand new. Like I said, we have a new doctor, we have new products, we have a whole new brand, a whole new look, a whole new training, whole new everything, whole new comp plan. Everything is like, if you're brand new on this Zoom, like you've got your hands on something amazing. Number one, if you've been in the business for a while, you know what's coming. It's about to be probably our biggest boom we've ever had this year. Black Fab Wrap is coming in all countries this year. We've always had green, so heads up, black is coming, which would be really sleek and good for social media. We have new shipping boxes. The shipping boxes are so sweet, you guys. They are like the sleekest, like they're white boxes. They're so pretty, and they can change the tape on them. So really excited about that. The tape will change constantly for customers and distributors. The Live Fit app, if you do not have it, that has the workouts and the recipes on it, that will be enhanced all year long. Samples of everything will be coming this year. Chocolate Greens on the Go will start shipping in the US and Canada February 11th. So that's what, next Monday? When you are talking to people, they can hear the confidence in your voice. So no one wants to purchase from someone that's not confident in what they have to offer. So put that confidence in yourself every single time you do anything for this business or the products. And again, being a product of the product is going to help that confidence because you know yourself it works. And those of you guys that are new, you got products in your kit. Those of you guys that aren't, order something. You can't afford not to be a product of the product in this business, okay? That will build your business. Talking about events and trade shows. If you can do events, but have dollar mugs from the dollar store and put samples in there. They talked a lot about cash. You can sell the products you have on cash, you guys. Keto Cash, Sample Cash. People were buying cars with their product cash at conference. It was insane. Let's talk about here. The new Try It presentation that you guys are going to see on February 23rd this month. It is 5 minutes. 5 minutes long. Like crazy enough that it's simplified all the way down so that it literally keeps it from any barrier or questions of what do we do, what is It Works, and where do we go from here. Okay. So this was talking about the Millionaires Club. How do you become a millionaire? Being inspired. Be inspired by someone or something. And that was what we did earlier with like the belief factor. Do you believe you can make $100 with this business? Do you believe you can make $500 with this business? Do you believe you can make 1,000? Tani mentioned earlier in her live today, you guys, about affirmations and personal development. You may think it's all BS, but the mind is such a powerful tool and it can drive your life or it can ruin your life, okay? You have to decide that you are going to take quitting off of the table. Like today, right now, 7:49 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No longer quitting ever again. Like that's off the table. And that was something that every millionaire said, every ambassador said, every top 150 said. They took quitting off of the table. And that was never a question in their mind, that when things got hard or they weren't enrolling anyone or whatever may happen, they just kept driving their focus on what they wanted. And the action came, the people came because they knew what they want and they were headed in that direction. Having a plan. Where do you want to be and what steps is it going to take to get there? Being disciplined. Be disciplined and laser focused daily to make it happen. And perseverance. Have the grit and perseverance to push through the roller coaster dips that may come your way. We have a lot of digital downloads coming, you guys. You can now print off promotion certificates. What's it called? Banners that I have over here. You can start printing off everything. We have new content, new training videos, a new before and after picture section in our Connect app. We have new videos that we can send to prospects and contacts. We are now launching this month is a pre-populated shopping cart. How cool is that? Where somebody, whenever they order, you can do all of it for them and then send them a link and they can enter in their info and boom, hit submit, done. Rather than them going to your website, doing all the shopping, the steps, you do the back end work for them. And all they have to do is enter their card info, I believe. I get to test it out this week, so I will let you know. And then they hit submit. Pretty cool. On the Connect app, we'll be able to soon sort our loyal customers, watch live presentations. You can do referrals will be added from the Live Fit app and then send samples to customers through the Connect app as well. All right, let's see here. Okay, here is a great tip when you're talking to potentials from Christy Christensen. She is an Ambassador Diamond, and she said she always asks people when they're trying to figure out like if they're looking for weight loss or what are they looking for. She always asks this question, and I saved it to my phone because I loved it. How much are you wanting to lose, and do you drink coffee? not, hey, are you a coffee drinker? Because if they say no, it's kind of hard to move around that, right? So she always says, how much are you wanting to lose, and do you drink coffee? When you're talking to a potential about weight loss or what product you should put them on, okay? Then she would suggest coffee and chocolate greens, or to the cleanse, or now the Thermofite X, and then says, how does that sound? That's such a key word. How does that sound? Then she says, okay, here's the pricing, whether it's, $39 plus tax and shipping or whatever to be a customer. Then she says again, how does that sound? Now, do you want me to get your order in? Because guess what? They just went MIA because they're like, nope. So she always says, how does that sound? Okay, perfect. Here's what I need. And by the way, this is $450 a day. I never do that. I never break it down to the day-to-day cost. I'm going to start doing that because she goes, every time they see the day-to-day cost, they're hooked because they realize that they're spending $4 a day on like 4 to 5 products or whatever it may be versus their $5 coffee they spend on that one day that doesn't make them feel good, makes them gain weight, right? Assume the sale. Don't ask their budget. It is none of our business. And I do. So I'm going to stay away from that and talk about results. Then ask what their goals are to recommend packs or multiple products. Something she also said was they don't beat 30 BV anyone because she knows what we have will give results, and your mindset is everything. If you change your mind about money and products, you'll find the results. So quit trying to decide people's budget for them. Quit trying to decide people's results for them. Open your heart and your mind to what we have and provide what we have, provide the solution. With getting started, we're now down to the simplified one-page enrollments. Like we talked about, we used to have to go page. We have one page. We have a digital business builder kit coming. When people enroll, they now get a coupon to go shop. We check their email ASAP. There's the new welcome series training and email, which every new distributor should be getting that right now. The social training and connect is now there. The social media guide. I posted our team page today, you guys, and I will upload it tonight in the files tab. Again, this is a lot of information. I'm just going through my notes from conference, and I'm going to upload these videos too, so you guys can go back through if you want to look back through them too. The cool thing about getting the new distributor started right now, you guys, is they can pick their pack. So the best pack would be the 7 samples of each, which is going to be the keto coffee, skin, wraps. Like you get the sample pack is the bomb. I'm so obsessed with it, with the keto energy, the coffee, the greens, the collagen. It is amazing. Remember, there's booster packs, and then also that one-time auto ship offer that you guys are probably all seeing when you're enrolling your distributors that is only available at enrollment. So they cannot go back and add that on if they take it off. Okay. They can only keep that auto ship, the specified auto ship order on at the very, very beginning. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to try to run down to the bottom really quick and talk a little bit about, algorithm, platforms, getting uncomfortable, social media. We talked about, the 3 things for the $100, 3 things for $500, and 3 things for $1,000. Now you just built 9 posts for your social media. So think about that. Those things that you just wrote down, you can now use those for posts on social media with a picture of you or a picture of whatever it was that you wrote down. So a picture of your home or savings or travel or family, kiddos, whatever it may be. Okay. Now I'm going to try to just run through this and see if I can. Does anybody have any questions? Sorry, this is kind of a lot, and I know I'm probably boring the hell out of you guys, but I'm just trying to make sure you guys have all of the information possible. We're going to start doing some, just said, do polls work to get people to see your posts? Yes, they do. And anytime you do a poll, you guys, on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you give a yes and yes option. So like a yes and a heck yes, or yes, absolutely, give me details. Don't ever say no, ever. Always 2 answers are going to be a yes. We're going to do parties, but we're going to do them in a little different way. We got some tips from Morgan Martin. So you'll see with the first party that we're doing this month on our team, you guys will see that. Let's see here.
Did you say that the new distributors get what for the store? Was it new distributors or was it customers?
For what?
You said something about them getting a coupon right away for, what is that?
Distributors.
So they'll get an email after they enroll, or is that in the enrollment process?
Yep, they'll get an email after they enroll with a coupon in it, is what Brandon said. So
Is
like they
there
can,
anywhere that explains all the shit the new distributors get somewhere? Because I can't find shit on the HB
you're telling me,
Detailing.
I'm like, dude, I have so many notes and I'm like, yep. I don't know.
There's so much ethicness, and I
There
just
is.
I didn't know that. Okay, but
I'm
they
just
get
giving you guys this, literally all of this information, but I just want you to just be excited. Literally, I just want you to know that a lot happened at conference, but just be excited and keep working. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't want you to think like, oh my God, where do I even start? I'm trying to tell you this to get excited because there's so much good happening with our company right now. And I just want you to fill you in that like, holy shit, this year is about to be the biggest year yet. But just get excited, okay? And literally when I'm done with this, all I'm going to say is use the Connect app, host to post, engage, and work. But really, I wanted you to know more behind the scenes of kind of what is happening. So really quick, recognition. We have a killer recognition program that's happening, you guys, right now. So every time you promote, if it's executive Ruby all the way up to ambassador, you get a fun recognition gift from corporate. You can now print off promotion certificates on our eSuite. They're talking about doing things for like your birthday and like like your anniversary every year. And then we're going to start doing fun recognition like amongst our team with the leadership. Like if you reach the 400 club and above, you'll be invited to 2 leadership Zooms a month. There's a lot of fun recognition going on. So, and then we're going to do some fun recognition things. I'm getting my wheels turning with it, with what they announced with recognizing people amongst your team. So people who are showing up, people who are working. So that being said, to kind of wrap up conference, you guys, I just want to, like, the main things that I want to hit on really quick is our branding, all new compensation plan, all new products, all new charting, all new social media, and what you have your hands on works right now. Okay. If you are wondering like right now, like, okay, I'm not sure what I need to do to be successful. I'm not really sure how I need to make money. What you need to do is print off the Ruby chart right now and fill it out. Okay. If you've got 3 people, how much in volume are you away? Something that I want to challenge you tonight is I want you to start charting yourself every single day this month. Okay. When you know exactly what you need to reach a goal, you'll get there. Okay. You will get there without a doubt because you know where you're at. Okay. I want you to get on top of your personal development and affirmations. Get your mind right and so focused that nothing can distract you or derail you. Okay. Stay in your lane because you're good at what you're doing, not what I'm doing, not what Tawny's doing, Victoria, Tiffany, Desiree, nobody else. Okay. You're good at what you're doing. Utilize the tools that we're giving you. Utilize the resources. We have Zooms. We're going live. We're giving you tips. But the bottom line is you just got to work. You just got to talk to people. So if you're doing the daily checklist in our team page, there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful in this business. Okay. If you don't have conversations going throughout the day, you're not talking to enough people. And how can you up that? Host to post and engaging. Okay. Even if you don't post all the time, you guys, like we talked about, that's okay. Utilize your Facebook stories, your Instagram stories, and engage. Now, that being said, I know it's been an hour, so I don't want to be here all night with you guys. What questions do you have for me as far as promoting, maybe social media, products, anything that you guys can think of or have from tonight's Zoom?
Well, hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, this is my first time using the app, so yeah.
I know. I'm like, you go, girl. Most people don't know how to unmute themselves, so good job.
Hey, well, it's nice to meet you. I have, my question is that with people who are interested, I just had someone who did my first host to post, and there were 5 people who liked it and gave it a heart or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering, like, the introduction conversation, I plan on personal messaging them and kind of being like, you know, hey, I saw that you liked the post. What can I say that makes it sound like I'm not just trying to sell them something?
You know what I always do? Sorry, I wasn't trying to flip you off. I was flipping off Tawny's husband. She's my best friend, so I can do that. So not you, Tiffany. Trust me, you get to know me real well. Okay, so what I always do in this, because you have to think of it like this, that you are a business owner, right? But you're providing a solution, you're providing an experience like we talked about earlier. So what you have in your brain is that you know this business works and you know these products works and you know these products provide that solution, because obviously people are interested because they're liking it and they're commenting on it, right? So what I always do, so Tiffany, if you were to like my post, I would say, hey girl, thank you so much for the love on my post. Were you interested in the ThermoFi X? If they comment and they say, send me more info, then you can send them the tidbit of like, hey, Thermify X, blah, 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 whatever. However, I even message everybody that sees my stories. So like my Instagram stories, my Facebook stories, I'm like, hey, Tiffany, I saw that you saw my story. Were you interested in it or were you just showing me some love? Because then you're kind of like, are you interested? But I'm being a friend type of thing, you know? But I got away from the whole, like, I'm being salesy, I'm being a marketer. I run a freaking business. This business provides for my family every month. And if I didn't work my business every day, I wouldn't have this home right now. I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. I wouldn't be able to eat or live. Yes, my husband works full time, but this business provides a substantial income for my family. So I know for me that I have to work this business consistently every day and every month to have those results. Do you know what I mean? So when we're talking about the $100, the $500, $1,000, I think in my brain all the time where I'm like, dude, $1,000, oh my God, my whole whatever would be done, my whole remodel, whatever. You know what I mean? So think of it like that when you're talking to people. And I will tell you this, if you pick up that voice messenger and you voice message your potentials, you will seal the deal so much faster with people than you would versus messaging. I pick mine up, and Tawny knows this. We were laughing about this at conference. Hannah knows, but the girls, I was saying, they were like, well, I want it to sound good if I'm voice messaging or whatever. And I'm like, oh, you have no idea. I voice message, my kids are like screaming in the background. My husband's like, babe, I was just talking to you and you voice messaged that person. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. They know I'm a husband. It's great. Who cares? So I try to like literally, Tiffany, I would literally pick it up and be like, my kid's like, I don't know, yelling at me or something in the background. And I'm like, hey girl, I saw your heart on my post. Were you interested in Thermify X or were you just showing me some love? Because guess what? When you voice message them, they're like, oh, she's a real person. Like she actually cares to pick up the voice messenger and message me. And I will tell you this, I have way more people join and way more people seal the deal when I pick up and voice message. Yes, you can message, but I tell you what, I voice message. Would you rather hear probably not my voice because you've listened to my voice for an hour now and you're probably like, shut up. But think about it though. For me, when I'm talking to somebody about whatever, and they just are like, dee, 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 and I'm like, okay, you're boring. And you don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the voice messenger, put yourself out there, get uncomfortable, and I guarantee you'll seal the deal.
I've also noticed that, hey everyone. So I've also noticed that like when you're putting like a 90-day challenge, some people take that as like a long time. And instead if you put like a 3-month challenge, they are more intimate, into getting into it because it's only 3 months out of the year instead of a whole like 90 days. Because actually 90 days sound like a lot. And it really is because, 300 and whatever days in the year. So when you put 3 months instead, a lot more people have responded to that than me putting like a 90-day challenge on there.
That's an interesting perspective. I'm glad you put that on there because people are weird like that. They are. I like that. And you can look at it 2 different ways. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that, Desiree. Does that help, Tiffany?
It does help. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps a ton. I'm going to have.
I think we lost you. Maybe not. Maybe yes.
You dropped on me once.
Oh, there we go. Say it one more time. You cut out.
Oh, I'm just saying that I'm going to have to drop off here because of my internet. It's just cutting out so bad. It's my phone. It's not mine.
No, it's fine. We're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to post this recording too so you guys can, if you guys have to go back or you want to send it to anybody. But my challenge for you guys is just to work on what you want. Okay, work based on what you want. When we're fired up and we're having fun and we're excited, you guys, there are so many people that are like blowing up on this team right now that I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know who to message or who to talk to because I'm just freaking out. My inbox is blowing up. But just know that you're not in business by yourself. Even you're doing this by yourself 95% of the time. Know that you have support. Know that we're all in this together and that we are all fighting for what we want. So anybody have any other questions or anything? No? Okay, I'm going to put this recording up. Thank you so much, you guys, for being on. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's have our best month yet. If you need anything, please reach out. But I love you all and have an awesome night, guys.